viewers, on today's video I will show you all the current updates of the ongoing Anambra State International Aerotropolis, which is currently ongoing at Ndikeli in Orumba North Local Government Area of Anambra State. But before I proceed, I want to throw more lights on this project, which has generated criticism from many people, but so many of them don't understand what Governor Soludo is doing. He knows better. Governor Soludo is not someone that will just be throwing money anyhow without studying to know what the impacts any of these projects will bring to the state. So far, he has been very prudent with our resources. Till this moment, the governor is yet to borrow a kobo since he became governor. So he's very prudent in managing our resources, and he'll be the last person that will waste our resources. Now, on this project, many believe that Governor Soludo is just building an airport. What the governor is building is an Aerotropolis. Aerotropolis comes with many infrastructure, not just airports. There are many things, both entertainment, public spaces, where residential area, so many things are involved, business area, and so many others. Now, outside the Aerotropolis, the governor, the most important project the governor is also building in that area is Anambra Mixed Industrial City. The whole of that area is now Special Economic Zone, which Governor Soludo has secured the license. He paid for it, and he has secured the license for Anambra State. For years, some of us have been clamoring for this. Anambra State cannot be a major industrial state without having a free trade zone. I could recall then that the former Anambra State Promotion Investments Protection Agency, that's Mark Okoye Jr., when he organized first Anambra State investment summits. I was at the summits. I listened to what most of the investors, what they were crying for, what they were begging the governor for, what the state needs, which the state doesn't have. Since the state was created, we don't have well-planned, mapped-out industrial city that is free trade zone. He listened to them. I could remember what they were asking for: free trade zone, power, the good road network, and so many others. He promised them that he will try his possible best to make sure that all those infrastructure they listed, that he will try his possible best to provide them. Now he started so after the summits, all they requested for, which Governor Soludo promised them, as a good leader, he started one after the other to start implementing those requests they made. Now, these projects have been going on low-key. First, designing the area, securing the land first was the most major thing that he did. He had to give free access to the Atelier Group, that's a French company that designed the place. They went around almost the whole state to secure 5,000 hectares of land, an area that is is not prone to flooding or erosion. So they were able to secure Orumba North and Orumba South, Oboji, Ndikeliong. Ndikeliong, that's where they are building the airport, and Oboji is the industrial zone. Like I said earlier, he was able to secure the free trade zone, that's a special economic zone in that area. Then pushing electricity to connect that area. So Governor Soludo is doing a lot, constructing access road to open up that area, to link up the industrial city and the Aerotropolis to major cities in Anambra State, and a whole lot is coming up. So regarding the airport, there is something I want us to understand. Because for some times now, I've observed a state like Anambra State, because many are saying that the Umueri airport, nothing much is going on there, that we are experiencing low traffic. Let me be frank with you, from what I've observed, which I raised the point on my Facebook platform. I was trying to enlighten people, for them to know the benefits of this airport that we are building. This airport you're seeing, that these ongoing projects, the new airports at Ndikeliong, that area you are seeing shares common boundary with Imo State, that's Orumba North and Orumba South. They share common boundary with Imo State, with Enugu State and Abia State. In short, let me be frank with you, that airport, when completed, it will be the first airport state that is at the center of Southeast. If you are familiar with that location. Now, it's very close to Nnewi, because from what I observed, most air travelers from Nnewi and its environs prefer to use Asaba Airport, because it's very difficult for them, those residing in Nnewi, for them to access Anambra Airport, Chinachebe Airport at Umueri. So most of them, majority of them, goes through Asaba. That's Nnewi, Ichida, Amici, Ojoto. So many, all those towns within Orifite, all of them use Asaba Airport. There's this video which I posted a few days ago. That's a medical mission. Sayamekoposa Foundation. That's a VOOM Foundation. When they arrived Anambra State a few weeks ago, the medical team, expatriates, for the first time coming through Anambra Airport. Before then, they normally go through Asaba. They always come through Asaba. I don't know what actually happened. They had to, probably because of weather, they now diverted the plane through, and they had to arrive through Anambra Airport. But ever since they've been coming to Anambra State, they come to Anambra, they visit Anambra State almost 2 or 3 times in a month. They always come through Asaba Airport. I'm very optimistic that that airport, when completed, will drive. Like I said earlier, that the airport, not just because of, the most important thing is to complement the industrial city. When I visited the new industrial city, the distance to Oko Polytechnic is about 5 minutes. So driving from that industrial city to Lobia flyover is around 8 minutes, you're there. So it will within that area, there's so much population in that area, and there's about 6 higher institutions within that area. Oko Polytechnic is there, Federal Polytechnic Oko is there, as Umunze, Federal College of Education Umunze is there. Then the one at Umuchu, Ezinifite, the ongoing University of Medical Sciences, Isofia, then Peters University, Achena. Peters University, Achena, yes. They are all there, about 6 higher institutions. The airport, when completed, that the ongoing dualized road from Orumba to Ekulobia, then from Ekulobia to Nobi, then connect to the Aglo to Newi Road within the space of 15-18 minutes from that airport. We are in Newi, so it will, all those air passengers traveling to Asaba to enter flight, it will be more easier for them. Like I checked the distance from the new airport, Alindi Kilion to Newi is about 31 point something kilometers. Then from Newi to Umweri is about 43 kilometers. So you can see the distance is more. So it will bring those air travelers going to Asaba to board airline. At least they'll be using that Newi, within the Newi and its environs. All those air passengers that we are losing will come back to the state. What I'm trying to say is this: the Governor Soludo is not that he's abandoning the already built airports. The already built airport, the challenges which we are having, because you can recall, the airport was built towards the end of Governor Biano's tenure, as he tried his possible best to make sure that the airport stay function before the end of his tenure. Now, Governor Soludo has done a lot ever since then. I remember so far, he built a protocol lounge, the new protocol lounge at the airport. Also, airfield lighting, that's for night traveling, at least for the airport to be operational during the night. Then also reconstructed the 10.2 kilometer Nteje Umweri Airport Road, opening up the airport to the major express road, because then you had to go through the villages for you to be able to access the airport. You had to open up the airport road. Then also the most important thing that the Governor Soludo is doing now is construction of the ongoing dualization of Tretre to Nkwele, that's Aguleri Road. When that road is completed, it will make most of those that are familiar with that area, GRA, Tretre, Transinkisi, most of them use Asaba Airport also, because of the challenges many are facing in that route. That road, Tretre Road, has been in a deplorable state for long, and the stress people go through there. So by the time Governor Soludo completes the ongoing dualization, which he initiated, it will drive more air travelers to Umweri airports. So at least that airport will be serving on Great Onitsha Metropolis and other towns, Anambra East, Njikoka, and other areas within that proximity. So the idea of building the second airport is not bad. It's for the future, to secure the future. Anambra State is second most densely populated state in Nigeria and second in landmass. If we don't secure this land today, tomorrow it will be very difficult for us. Lagos State is facing that challenge today. Lagos State couldn't secure land for their airport, and today Lagos need airport more than any state in Nigeria. Those that are familiar with Lagos, what air travelers are facing going to Ikeja Airport will know better. Those staying in Lekki, Ikoyi, VI, it's very difficult for them to travel that long distance to Ikeja to board airline. So these are the challenges. They've been planning to build airport within Lekki, but the issue is not that they don't have the fund to build airport, but the challenges they are facing is to land where that airport will be built. It started from Fashola's regime. Fashola promised to construct an airport. It's not that they don't have the money or it doesn't have the will, but the issue is to land where that airport will be built. Same thing with the current governor of Lagos State, that's Showolu. Even Ambode also promised to build airport, but they couldn't achieve it. Not that they don't have the will or they don't have the financial capacity. But the issue is the land. So if we don't do this now, and know that Anambra, most area are prone to erosion and flooding. You can't just go to anywhere and build airports. So he was able to secure this land. And when you if for example, now Governor Soludo says, okay, fine, let's forget about the airport, let's secure the land, let's start with the industrial city. Tomorrow, another governor might come in there, can decide, sell the land off or do something else with that land. So it's not, as many are saying that it's not our priority. We have to set our priority right. We have to secure our future. To avoid this, we have to plan ahead. So building this, the most important thing that he's building this, not that he's borrowing to build another, he's building this, managing the resources, doing all that things, not that he abandoned all that things, he's also doing all that things, trying to build this airport for us. So the most important is for us to support him. The fact is, he's building the airport and nobody can stop that. But later, those doubtful minds, cynical minds will later appreciate what the governor is doing. We have to plan ahead. So the airport is to complement the industrial zone. He's developing about 6,000 hectares of land. Now, special economic zone, which he secured for us. He's trying his possible best to make this a reality, that so many of our youths, not just opening up that area, also many of our youths will be employed. You have to, the industrial city, the most important thing government can do is to provide the infrastructure for investors to come in. If they don't see, if that area is not attractive, they won't come. One thing with Anambra, we know our people, they are very industrious. They have the financial muscle to push it, unlike other states. Most important thing, provide the infrastructure, make the place attractive for them. He has been doing all this, carrying those industrialists, investors along. So he's doing a lot. So in this video, I will show you the progress so far. That's the new Aerotropolis. My intention was to also cover the industrial city, but there was no time. But on another day, I will visit the industrial city and also show you all the updates. So the Aerotropolis, not just the airport, like I said earlier, other projects will be also awarded. But for now, they've started with runway, which is 3.5 kilometers. It's almost the same thing with the one in Umueri. The Runway is being constructed by Looptech, and the terminal building is being constructed by ZCC. ZCC is a Chinese construction firm. They've been in this state for some time now. They are the company that constructed Agri Lake Hotel, Anambra International Convention Center, that's ICC. Also, same company that constructed Fun City. That's the amusement park, water park, the arcade section. It was the company that constructed it, not the country club. So I will show you all the updates for you all to see what is going on. If this is your first time seeing my video, please kindly subscribe for more interesting updates from Anambra State. Watch the rest of the video. So this is the airport project. I started my coverage from the runway section where they're constructing the runway. The construction company handling the project is Looptech. The same company is constructing the major access road to the airport, which I showed you all few days ago. So this is the runway to the airport. So be patient to watch the full coverage. I'll also show you all the terminal section where they are building the terminal. So the project is in full gear. Despite the fact I covered this place during the holiday period, the construction companies handling the projects, they're on site, both the runway and the terminal building. So more contracts will be awarded here. This is the International Aerotropolis. The governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, is determined in developing Anambra State in all sectors. Watch the rest of the video.